was
No,
talking.
you're
You
not
can go
answering me
back
because I
on
didn't
mute.
ask nothing.
You
I
can
said,
go back
okay,
on
you
mute because
didn't.
I'm not done talking. You can go
But
back
I
on mute.
wasn't done either. So what you mean go on
You
mute?
was
I
done
wasn't
because
done
I
talking.
started
I was in the
talking.
middle
You
of
was
talking.
done. You
No,
was
no, I
done,
was not.
Trina. You was
No,
done,
no, no,
Trina.
no,
You
no,
was
no, no,
done,
no.
Trina. Go back on mute. Go back on mute.
You're not gonna cut me off and then tell me to mute. What's going on?
Both of y'all, real quick. You see what just happened? We're talking about T. Nathan, an irrelevant character in all of this. So imagine this. This wasn't even 5 minutes worth, right? Imagine that all week long. That's what we seen all week. A bunch of irrelevant shit that had nothing to do with anything. That's what we witnessed all week long. I'm actually glad y'all did the banter because I need y'all to see how easy it is to get distracted on things that do not matter, respectfully.
Only point, man.
Doc Queen, you had something you wanted to add?
I was gonna say, yeah, she was deflecting every time. I'm sorry, Kappa, but every time you open up your mouth, you deflect. You were deflecting about I don't give a fuck if Bank of America go up, down, sideways, side to side. Flip it back, slap it, and rub it down. Those numbers still didn't add up. That was the point that we were making. I don't care how you count it; it ain't counting. But every time Kappa opened her mouth, it was a deflection from what she was bringing up about Blaze, what Slim said. Everything was a deflection from where the $400 at. Period.
Respectfully.
Let me say this. Bella, first off, they said change your gift code because the one you had is completed. Second, um, the checkings account and the savings account and the statements, that was also another deflection because that shit meant absolutely nothing. It was totally irrelevant. And really all it did was corroborate what Slim said about her problem. Because one thing I do know is them damn casino ATMs have a limit. And all that thousand, every pop is $1,000, every pop is $1,000. What I do know is that looks a lot like somebody transferring money to their check-ins because they can only take out 1,000 at that casino ATM. So that didn't prove shit at all, except maybe Slim is right.
Also shows that you don't have anything in your checking. If you got to transfer money from your savings to your checking, that checking is on zero, boo.
It may have been Lala. You think $1,000 is an odd number, huh, baby? I'm so sorry about that for you.
Not Lala's stupid too.
Also, there are plenty of
It's an even number, Lala.
but hold on, but check this. There's also plenty of ATMs where you can get odd amounts of money. Plenty of ATMs give 5s and 10s. Sorry about that, boo. I know at Fifth Third you can get any denomination of currency that you would like, down to a dollar bill. So sorry about that.
Hey Bella.
Good day, Leola.
Real quick, so a lot of people don't like to keep large amounts in their checking account number or in their checking account so that they don't just overspend. I have a lot of money, but I don't keep a lot of money in my checking account just so I can say, hey, let's not shop too much today. And
Do you keep over 1,000 in your checking account?
At the most I'll do is like 1,500. It makes
Okay,
it just makes me
Yes.
it's a pause. It's a pause and it's like,
I know.
hey,
I know.
don't spend more than this in a day or in a week.
I know, but she didn't even have 1,500.
Well, we didn't see that. Also, secondly, all of this is connected because Slim and Glock go back way back. So we can't say it wasn't a deflection because they go back super long. Like she was always spending money to like drop him out of the panel or, hey boo, you need to stop drinking for a second. And they were BFFs. Also, last question, ladies and Blaze. The whatchamacallit?
Lola?
Oh, sorry. All right, I'm being nice. Okay, I'm being nice.
I'm like, we talked about it.
Okay. But Slim kept on saying gambling heavy. Gambling heavy and a gambling addiction are two different things. So I think that we should be very careful with what we say.
Uches! Can somebody go get Uchi, please? Uchi!
If we ain't about to sit up here and say, well, you're kind of heavy, but you're not fat.
Because
Please,
he changed
man.
it. Because
Please.
he changed it. At first, they were like, "Does she have addiction?" He was like, "I didn't say she had addiction. I said she was gambling heavy."
He was trying to nice it up.
Exactly, because Slim has been
After it got caught
sliding
up.
down the wall for Glock forever. That was the first time he said anything negative about Glock. He has been fighting the bets for Glock.
Hey, I was just putting out there that he changed his words.
I'll be right back.
He just changed his words, and I didn't. And
He's
I
been
thought,
flip-flopping to save her. That's what he's been doing.
Now, see,
Yeah.
this is what I mean by everybody so damn understanding on this app in 2025. What is we talking about right now? Well, is it heavy gambling or is it an addiction? Is it a
That's
problem?
I'm saying,
It's
but
a problem if your ass is heavily doing it. If you
I'm
sit there at the
asking
damn,
the- but
you
I'm
know,
asking-
at the ATM,
but I'm
1,000 a
asking the
pop,
question.
1,000, that's a problem.
A heavy drinker is a drunk, period.
Like,
Right?
what are we talking about?
not
Isn't a heavy drinker a
necessarily.
drunk?
Not necessarily.
Girl, you don't sip. If you heavily drinking, that means you drinking pretty often that we can call you a drunk.
That's
That you're always
I
drunk.
heavily-
favorite
or I
line.
heavily
I
drink
sip.
during the
I
week.
sip. Shut your drunk ass up.
Or I heavily drink during the week, but I don't drink on
But I don't drink on
weekends.
weekends. Yeah, that's how the
Damn,
alcoholic.
so she a drunk too? Oh, okay. That's why she took that personal and tried to deny that heavy drinking is a drunk because you're one of the drunks. Okay, I didn't know that because I don't know.
Well,
Let me tell you,
wait,
recovery.
drop queen. I'm a recovered alcoholic.
So then you know the first step
So you
to
should know
recovery
that drinking
is
heavy
admitting
is
that it's
being
a
a
problem.
drunk. You're not even willing to admit that heavy drinking is a drunk. Okay.
No, I was an
Moving on.
I was an
Moving on.
alcoholic. Like I don't do the heavy drinking and all that kind of stuff. I was a straight up alcoholic. There was not a let's fix this.
But it's
around.
not a
No.
separation. Why you keep saying it like it's
I'm not-
different?
I'm not
You,
saying
you
it's
still in
different.
denial.
I'm not. I'm.
Hey guys, y'all let Leola get it out. Y'all let
I'm
Leola
saying
get it
that
out.
is the way that he said it, which made it seem kind of fishy when it was like, does she have an addiction? And he was like, I didn't say that. It says she was gambling heavy. That's all I'm saying. That's it. But I'll drop on down. Bye.
Motion to strike from the record. Irrelevant.
Thank you, Leola.
Trina.
Oh no, we're not gonna scratch that because unfortunately that did come into question. Kappa insinuated that Slim had a motive to pretty much go against Glock because he was considered exiled. Okay, but respectfully, there was no motive for Slim. He was just simply saying that there is a possibility that money has been pocketed.
So Bella, how many of y'all really know when Kappa and Glock met?
Don't.
How many of y'all? So remember, Kappa asked the question. They asked the question, "Who knew Glock longer?" And Kappa said she did. So let's go back to when Nikki Flame, whatever page was, because that's Kappa was beefing with Blaze and all of us over there, right? And that's when she was friends with Denise Maupin and Casey Camden, Rabbi, the enforcer, who had disrespected Nikki will flame you's child. And listen to me. It goes. She didn't know Glock before Slim. That was another lie. So it's just proving that Kappa's a known liar on this app. That's the whole point. Glock goes way back with Slim, and she met Kappa afterwards when Slim and him was falling out because Slim was threatening women on the app. That's when Kappa and Glock became close. You got to go back to where it began.
That part is true about them getting close because when the situation happened and lies, let's be clear on that, when lies were told, Slim, he snapped out. He was trying to defend a friend that was being lied on. And he said some things that was distasteful that to this day, I still say Slim was wrong for what he said. But in that moment, Glock turned her back on him. Kappa and the llamas disowned him. That did in fact happen. So to give people a timeline, that was June or July of last year. So Kappa and Glock built their relationship last year on the demise of Slim.
And another thing, right? The information that he gave Blaze could not have been fake because the court records were verified with Kappa's name on it and her husband's. So it wasn't fake. She did, in fact, have a baby on her while they was married. That's a fact.
Respectfully, we the people in accountability court do not care about people's personal lives because I don't want nobody private into mine. Although Kappa sat front row seats while it was happening to me, it's okay. I know right from wrong. I don't care about that part. What I do care about is that Blaze wouldn't have had the information had Glock not served it up on a fucking plate. Let's keep it where it needs to be at. If Kappa feels some type of way about Blaze spreading that information about her throughout all these years, then she needs to have that energy with Glock too.
Right. I agree.
Agree with that. I definitely agree with that. One thing I want to pluck is why would we, when the bank statements were shown, why would we ignore that 40186 that was taken out? I didn't understand when Kappa was telling Drop Queen yesterday, like, hey, ignore that number. Like, what do you mean ignore that number? Because if you're telling us to go from the bottom up started off at 30,000. So the next number that would have been deducted was the 40186. So why would it then just hop to an even 28,000?
That's what I was
Clock it.
Listen, damn the statements, bitch. You on here reading scriptures, bitch. Where the fuck that money at?
And laugh. I'm tired of you and your black Justin Bieber hairdo.
The statement was to deflect from the conversation. Once again, that statement does not mean that Glock didn't steal that $400. It's clear that she stole it because she said it was a gift to her. She justified stealing it by saying it was a gift. So there's no question to that. There's no question to that. But should somebody who walk around this app who say they have so much money take that type of gift from somebody, and when they tell you that it's not a gift, not return it? Or do what they expected you to do with it? That's the question.
I mean, shit. I mean, technically, they on Erica and Sam to get their shit back. But what I will say is, I don't believe, a few days or however long it was after that girl daddy passed, and after we have seen the call logs, the text messages, and the time of the received money, I don't believe they sent her no $400 for nothing. Not for no memorial. I believe they called with a sad story about somebody else. And that's how they got the money. And what gift, girl? And they sent you $100 for your birthday. So damn, how the gift get so low the next time?
So I would like to highlight for the audience, Trina and Erica do not care for one another. They don't.
Oh.
But again, the reason why I'm here is because she knows how to separate her personal. She can still tell the truth despite not liking you. That's the type of people we like in accountability court.
Bells, we also got a clock that Erica said that Sane had sent Cash Apps and Zelles over to $2, and in the memo, he also put gift. So that was a normal thing that he would put in the memos all the time.
So if
Sam already explained that. He said he does it for tax purposes, so it can be a deduction once he does his return.
Exactly, Trina. He did say that.
Well, let me say, I wanted to clarify too. Someone in the comments said people keep wondering why, if Glock have so much money, she has to steal. Let me audit y'all taxes. I bet you a lot of you motherfuckers stealing. I mean, just because you have money don't mean you're not a thief. Y'all be for real.
The rich keep getting richer.
The biggest criminals in the world, are corporations and CEOs.
Exactly. And
but the thing is, who told y'all she got money? Because y'all seen, for all y'all know, if she is a gambler, she had just hit for that 30, put it in her account, and start taking it the fuck right back out. I don't know if she got money. They showed us a savings randomly as fuck. I know gamblers. That's what I told y'all my mama did. Not rugs. I told y'all my mama gambled. And them motherfuckers know how they hit big money. Tens of thousands at a time. Y'all don't know if that lady got money. She could have just hit at the motherfucking table.
Well, speaking of hit, Leola in the audience said, can we just keep it straight? Glock started a lot of fights between groups.
That part, because to come to find out with Glock, like basically talking in between the groups on the back end, it kept a lot of mess going because you're over here telling this group what this one is saying, and then you're over there telling them what this one is saying. So Glock was messy as hell. She's messy for real.
Yeah.
It's terrible in itself and treacherous because people was trusting you. Motherfuckers wasn't talking to you because they figured you was painting yourself as this non-messy, I don't like no BS person. So people is confiding in you and you running it straight back to the other side. What the hell you...
But you know, somebody in the comments said that how do we know that was Glock account? That's true. We really don't know anything. We don't know anything. We don't. And so just like when we say that we know these people, it floors me. I mean, AJ said, "Oh, I know Glock." Bitch, how you know Glock when you don't know her motherfucking name? Get the fuck out of here. What?
That part.
Yo, clock it. Drop.
Wow.
Well,
That was definitely a T-worthy clock because a lot of people do run around here saying they know people.
respectfully, just because a motherfucker might know of you does not mean they know you. And I think people get that confused. I can know somebody for years and then not know you, if that makes sense. If you are keeping a facade, if you are keeping a mask on the entire time of knowing someone you don't know them. You can literally be sitting next to, okay, perfect example. And I was talking to Frankie about this. Are y'all familiar with the guy named Bobby Womack? Do y'all know who that is?
Yeah.
Singer Bobby Womack.
Do y'all know who Sam Cooke is?
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta ask, I cannot assume, respectfully. We are facts only, not assumptions, right? So Bobby Womack is how a lot of these people on this app and in our personal life move. If y'all are not familiar with Bobby Womack, look into him and then look at some of these people on this app. Sam Cooke was a guy who was a musician. He took Bobby under his wing, helped him out. In the end, Bobby not only set him up to be unalived, but then Bobby then proceeded to date his wife and married her 3 months after he passed away. And if that wasn't the worst part, he then decided to have an affair on the wife with their daughter. There is some Bobby Womacks amongst us. And then if that wasn't the icing on the cake, damn near 20 years of that man being, resting, he decided to make a song specifically saying, I wish you didn't trust me so much. Pretty much confessing like, look, when you not around, I had eyes for your wife. I wanted what you had. But you
didn't trust me so much. Oh man, that's cold.
Like the shit is so fucked up. But I think almost everybody in this live have experienced being friends with someone like Bobby. Because again, facade, Sam Cooke known Bobby for years, but he clearly didn't know him. Because if he knew him, he would have never befriended a man like that.
Let's do something more modern. Y'all know, and still unsolved to this day, because y'all be going on trips to all these people that don't like your ass. Rest in peace to Shanquella Robinson, because my girl went OT with them treacherous demons and never came back. See, that's why I say all that kiki kin and all that hiding and all that. Well, I'm gonna just let it go. Damn that. Because that shit is dangerous. You be lost your damn life. You can't be hanging around people that don't really like you. And anybody that will do that, I don't care who it is or for how long, you better watch that motherfucker. Because if they do it to anybody else, they'll do it to you.
Bella, please let me do this right quick, Bella, because we used to be grinding on it, boo. They don't know what you're talking about.
I'm the best friend he's got. Giving the shirt off my back. He knows, trust me, with his
Let's have
life.
up the screen for us. Let's get Bella up to
Leaves
80K.
me alone. Leaves me alone with his wife.
That shit wild, Bella. Thank you for enlightening me, cause I,
That
I,
is
just, I
wild.
just grind, I just grind on the dance floor on it. I didn't know what it was really about. I was a young, sweet, young thing at that time. Wow, that's crazy.
When you hear the song, it was so cold it sent chills through me. Cause again, I know how it feels to have someone sit around you for years, not knowing that there's some evil vendetta that sit amongst. It's the scariest feeling because I could have ended up like Sam Cooke. I could have ended up like Miss Rest in Peace to Miss Robinson. That could have been me. So I don't take things like that lightly. So to reel it in, to know that Glock is the type of woman to have people sitting amongst each other, keeping chaos amongst each other until something becomes a head respectfully. Now let's reel it into Kiana. Everyone knows that Glock had proximity to Kiana, very close. So much so that they were on the phone with one another every time Kiana made a move that landed her in trouble. Glock was pretty much right there every time. So when people wondering why is Glock paperwork name on paperwork pertaining to the situation with Kiana, not only was she in proximity to it, but she flat out threatened Rose too. We're not going to keep brushing that under the rug. So for the people that's coming in with a cape for Glock, be careful for your ass end up on papers next. Be careful. For someone who can hit the live button and cuss people to a T, and now when it's time to answer to the things that she's directly done, nowhere to be found. And when she does come back around, y'all did a skit and then y'all try to deflect and blame it on Blaze, and then y'all changed the conversation, made people think that Siobhan was talking about Cap, her husband. A lot of shit that had nothing to do with anything that Glock did. Now, for those that want to continue to support her, I only got to lay my hand on the stove once to get burned. I don't need to keep laying my hand on that stove and then being surprised when I get burned again. That's on y'all. But we're not going to sit here and act like we ain't about to talk about this damn money. Because Slim said something that caught my attention yesterday. He said when the corn cartel became a thing, not only did he help initiate the name, for those who do not know, Slim was the one who designed the backdrops. That was all Slim. Well, Bella, how do you know for sure? Because I directly inboxed Slim, all facts, all proof. I inboxed him because I was going to be a member of the corn cartel.
How do people not know that Slim created? I mean, even me on the outside saw that. Like, how do you? I don't understand why people are so obtuse. Like,
So
They did it right on live, did they? Wasn't it all created right on live?
it was done on, but y'all gotta remember, some spaces are not frequented as much as other spaces. So a lot of people didn't know that Slim had a hand in the corn cartel at all. See, new people didn't know. Thank you. Unfortunately, some people just didn't know, y'all. So yes, Slim had a hand in the corn cartel even being birthed. But again, the fallout happened. He left it alone. He didn't tell them, oh, fuck that. I'm the one that helped y'all with the name. Dropped it. He was just like, look, y'all, they kept the backdrops. They kept the name rolling. It was what it was. But he specifically said when he was in dealings with them that whoever needed help, the money was going directly to the person in need. By the time the money started going to Glock for her to disperse the funds, he wasn't nowhere around. The ties were severed. Okay? So I don't feel like it should have been okay for that detail to have been cut short like that, as if he's lying. How you going to tell him when he was a part of something that was directly involving him? And he's telling you when the timeline ended. He's letting you know from start to finish. He's saying, well, no, that was a 90-day process. Once that was over, it was over.
But I will say this, right? Because I've been around Glock. In the beginning, when she was helping people, she was letting them send the money directly to the person and not to her. So I don't know why she changed that. She was allowing, she was like, she would put the person's cash app up. She didn't let the money come to her. She would have it because she was trying to avoid this whole situation.
Well, and again, so we know exactly why it started coming to her cash app. She simply wanted to skim off the top respectfully. How would you know?
That's what I agree. I agree. Because then why would you stop doing it the way you was doing it?
Hit that follow button if y'all are not already following. Power Tap, we are almost at 100,000 likes.
People are who they are.
From Miss Slim DV, she said, ask Bella, how was Glock the one that found Nitra's money with Keela's situation?
I hate that we gotta go there. So, all right, let me write this shit down. So, Keela was accused of pocketing money, right? Let me write this down. Glock was the eyewitness. And who was that person that asked that question, Frankie?
Miss Slim DV.
Slim DV in the audience. One thing about the audience, we have people that don't forget. Y'all gotta be careful when y'all making moves on this app because the audience members be here longer than us. Some people have been here the moment TikTok was created and just been following everything that's been going along, just been sitting back in the cut, not saying shit. So for that question to be posed, that's someone who's been around watching and ain't been saying nothing. If y'all can recall, Keela is someone who won some money during the game that was in Glock's not Glock, Nitra's live. So follow me. Keela won some money. They claimed that there was a Cash App error. Some money went to the wrong person. Keela wanted to prove, hey, look, that's not my Cash App. This is my Cash App. Let them know it was a misunderstanding. The problem is, for those that was around, if y'all can recall, Glock said that Keela was lying because she sent Keela money to feed her. She sent her money for pizza or something like that. Glock was allegedly the woman who was the eyewitness. Oh, I know for a fact that's her Cash App because I sent her money to that Cash App. Whoever that audience member is, thank you for that. So Glock was an eyewitness in the Keela situation. So that's one strike. Yeah, Glock bought pizza for Keela. That's one time. I need the audience to do me a favor. For every situation where there was a crowdfund and Glock was involved, can y'all please type it in the comment section? I'm trying to see something.
Diamond Mine Collections in the comments said, could have been the owner of the fake Keela Cash App.
So now there's a possibility Glock was behind that fake Cash App. We know, okay, so let me tap on my memory for what I remember. So we found out that Glock helped with Lady Activate. We know that Glock helped with Peach. Lady Activate, hers was a burial fund. Peach was has something to do with rent and utilities, you might as well say. So that's 3 people when it pertains to money. Keela, she won some money. Lady Activate had an unfortunate situation in her family. My condolences, by the way. And Peach allegedly went through a hardship where she fell behind because, okay, Trina. She fell behind because she allegedly lost her job due to a unfortunate circumstance pertaining to family, allegedly. But I recall specifically, they said that again, Glock verified Peach's information. Someone by the name of Velvet in the audience said the man with the daughter in the hospital. Are y'all referring to Chief? Chief, did Glock have anything to do with that crowdfunding? The man who lied.
He said yes.
Again, before they come up, ask them directly in the audience, are they meaning to request up? So far, Keela, Lady Activate, Peach, Chief. All crowdfunded for. One won the money. So I want to take Keela off the list, but then again, I don't. The reason why Keela stays on this list is because she was accused of pocketing extra money that did not come to her. So we have Erica Nicole in the audience, and her question is, didn't Glock say she has a document reader to verify so she can make them, right? The prize, and again, I'm glad y'all are truly paying attention. Thank y'all that was here to witness it when it first happened. Little Fry in the audience said, but the prize was a gift card. The prize was supposed to be a gift card. They was not able to achieve that, so they ended up sending money to the Cash App that Keela provided. Awesome in the audience said, Bella, they're eating crayons down here. Respectfully, I do believe that the audience are fully awake, fully aware of what's happening. I don't think we have any crayon eaters down here. Erica Nicole in the audience, who suggested it change from gift card to Cash App? That is a great question. When that situation transpired with Nietzsche in the FOE, who suggested that it goes from the gift card to the Cash App? Great question, Erica. Thank you. Do anyone remember who suggested it? I'm with you, Prince Hall. Facts. Do anyone know? Who suggested it go from a gift card to Cash App? Do anyone know? That is a very important detail. Sassy Sexy said that's not what happened. If that is not what happened, can you please give us the information that is deemed correct? So who said they would send money? Who's the one that suggested the Cash App? That's you. Do you know who suggested the money be sent to the Cash App instead of it being a gift card? We had a case on it, correct, but it was just simply a matter of did Keela switch her Cash App name and all of that. That was more so the question. But none of us actually asked the question of who suggested the gift card over the Cash App. I don't think that was a question to ask back then. But do you remember? Would you like to enlighten us? Bailiffs, if they are not meaning to come up, please clear out the queue. Okay, we have Blue Marina in the audience. If you're certain of how it happened, get on the panel and tell it. I mean, that would be nice. But we cannot force anyone in the panel. Okay, so Diamond Mine Collection in the audience. They were supposed to pick up groceries, but there wasn't a Walmart near them all. Okay. All right, so hold on. We have Sassy in the panel. Good day, Sassy.
Good morning. Okay, so what happened was they had the scavenger hunt. She won the scavenger hunt. It was supposed to be at Walmart. Walmart didn't approve it. So they had the scavenger hunt at home. She won the scavenger hunt. Ms. Nitra asked her to send a request. Somebody supposedly made a Cash App with the same name and requested for the money. Miss Nitra didn't at that point they wasn't doing the extra security that they do now for the Cash App. So um they requested for the money, hold on, because then she called Miss Nitra and told Miss Nitra she didn't receive the money. But it was from the exact same name. Only thing was different was the picture, I believe. But it was the exact same name. And then she was like, "Oh, I have another phone, but it's my daughter's phone. Um, I don't have that phone and I don't use that Cash App anymore," or something, however it went as far as that. So Miss Nitra did a crowd front. Everybody just started sending her money so that she could still give the girl, Keela, her money. So that's how that went. So the additional 500 she didn't get. Supposedly she didn't get it. So that's when Glock said that that was the correct Cash App, because she also sent her the money for the pizza to that same Cash App that the original 500 went to. So that's how that went.
You said 500. I thought it was 250.
No, it was 500.
Okay, it was 500. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just to clarify, because I thought it was 250. Okay.
Yeah, it was 500. So yeah, so then that's when Miss Nietzsche and them started. That's how they started to do, well, we'll send $1 or we'll send the code. That's how they started doing their extra. Okay, good day.
Thank you, Sassy. I
No
do agree
problem.
with you, pretty much verifying what we were saying, because how is it that the only person that knew the Cash App was legitimate was Glock? Because she claimed she sent pizza to that Cash App before. But Keela was very adamant that she hasn't even had an interaction with Glock in that manner. But again, Glock was the eyewitness for that situation with Keela. You fast forward to Lady Activate, because I don't think anything else happened in between that. Lady Activate had a situation where she lost a family member She talked about it on a panel one morning. And allegedly she was dogged out, mistreated, talked crazy to over there. And as a result, allegedly Glock stepped in to help her crowdfund. Now this is where we're going to add the numbers up over here. We're going to write the numbers down. We're going to add them up. I want to be very clear. Lady Activate says she only received $700. Okay, so let's start there. The conversation kicked off because Trina and Lady Activate had some type of back and forth banter. Trina blurted out that Lady Activate has asked for help too, because you know that's the ongoing dig. When Trina gets into it with people, they like to throw in her face that she asked for assistance. So Lady Activate didn't expect Trina to say, okay, but you was crowdfunding too, so why the fuck you over here jumping down on me when you've asked for help too? So Lady Activate, you know, might have had amnesia at the moment. She was like, motherfucker, I ain't crowdfund for a damn thing. Erica antennas go up like, wait a minute, motherfucker. Because we was told that you needed help with this and that. And we sent $400 because we was told that there was $400 that can be matched. Okay? Good day, Missy. So Erica and her man sent $400 on behalf of Lady Activate. They were under the impression that Glock was going to match the $400. And no, Lady Activate and BT are not related, to be clear. Okay? So Erica and her man was supposed to be matched by Glock. 400 and 400 audience, you get $800. But then we fast forward, you know, the day that Glock decided to stop hiding and ask for some assistance by Kappa and her team. It was found out that Theory gave $400. And it was also mentioned by BET himself that he gave $100. Am I missing any numbers? Was there anyone else? Because from my understanding, I heard that in the midst of Glock, not only did she supposed to match the 400, but there was $300 that was raised because it was like $5 here, $20 there. So in total, it was another. I already said Theory, by the way. So if y'all just coming in, I will run the numbers down for y'all and tap the screen. Let's keep the live healthy. Keep us on the FYP. So we'll say the audience also helped raise $300. Is there anything else that I am missing? Nope. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Goddess Kim said Glock said she had $400 and they were going to match that. Correct. Now, class, let me go ahead and do the numbers. I wrote them down. Pull out the calculator. Lady Activate only received $700. Erica Insane, which is her man, they gave $400. They were told that Glock was matching the $400 plus 400.
It was 300 though, Bella.
So Theories was 300. It wasn't 400. Are we sure?
That's what I thought it was. It was 300.
It was 400, 300 from crowdfunding, 400 from Theory, 400 from Erica.
All right, let me pick the phone back up. So because we only going to do this one time and one time only. I'm going to say it one last time. Lady Activate only received $700. Erica and her man gave $400. Plus, because again, they were only doing what they were told. Erica and her man was told that Glock was matching $400. So we have to add another $400. So that's plus 400. Now we're at 800. Theory also sent $400. Now we're at 1,200. BET sent $100. Now we're at 1,300. And the crowd that assisted.
One quick question about that 100 from BET. It was a part of the original 300. I think she had an issue with her cash out, so she couldn't send that other 100. So BET sent it. So that 100 from BET, I believe, from what I've been understanding, is part of that original 300. It's not separate. It was part of the crowdfunding, but because of an issue with her cash out. So there was some confusion about that 100 from BET, but I think that it was a part of the original 300.
But didn't they say that BET sent his 100 directly to Lady Activate, which was proven not to be true?
They did say it was sent directly to Lady Activate, and Lady Activate did say that she got it.
But we saw the receipt they put up, and it said to Glock.
Oh shit! I don't know.
So yeah, that's.
It won't make a difference. It won't. Keep that 100. Add another 100. It won't make a difference. She stole a lot of money, so just keep it there, Bella.
I'll do y'all one even better. I don't want to find myself getting ticked off, so I'll do y'all one better. We're going to remove Glock matching the 400. We're going to remove BT sending 100. We're going to remove the crowd helping with an extra 300. We're going to remove all that shit. We know for a fact Erica and her man sent 400. We know for a fact Theory sent 400. That's $800. Lady Activate only got 700. There's $100 that's unaccounted for alone. Where is it? Fuck everything else then. Because what we not going to do is sit here and act like money still didn't come up missing. So fuck everything else. Because this is where the deflections and the distractions and all that be the bullshit. We know for a fact Erica and Same sent 400. We know for a fact Theory sent 400. That's $800. Where's the other $100? She didn't scam. Mr. She didn't scam. So where's the other $100? I'll wait for that part. Where's Lady Activate $100 that's missing?
Send her up, please.
Well, Bella, she's saying that the $400 that was sent to her from Sane and Erica was a gift. So that's why she's not counting that as part of the money she gave to Lady Activate. She's only counting the 400 that she crowdfund and the 400 that she got from Theory and the 300 from the crowdfund. So that's what she's counting. She didn't even count the 100 from BET. Never mind.
But either way, okay, guys. Either way, whether if you separate the 300, bring it in with the bring the other 100 in with it, it's still 400 plus 400 plus 400. There's still money missing off the top. So bottom line is that the point that is trying to be made is, hey, where is even $10 that was missing? Where is the $100 that was missing? So it goes down to, was Glock skimming off the top of the crowd funds, like just taking little by little, so that it wouldn't be known that it was big lump sums missing? Because when you go to take money, you're not going to take 1,000 right off the top, but you might take 100 here, 200 there, because people are, and when you're dealing with a lot of money, people are not going to miss. They're going to see a big lump sum before they see the smaller ones being missed out. It takes you longer to find it.
All right, we have Aries in the audience. Glock didn't match anything. She was claiming Theory's money, and that's the problem. Y'all gotta understand something. Erica and Sane was giving false information. Good day, Rose.
Good morning. I have one quick question.
Hey, okay.
When did we start trying to gather up money for crowdfunding? When did we stop just putting their CA up and having them the money sent directly to them so we wouldn't have this issue? The people who actually have crowdfunding for people, we know for a fact that we don't take no money for nobody. We put their CA up and let them get whatever money that they get. We don't ask how much money was given. We don't ask what the fuck they gave you. We don't ask who gave you. If they give to you, they give to you. Why is it that now all of a sudden we got to come together and then one person got to give it to you so it seems like we're just doing a good fucking deed? If you're genuinely giving to somebody, you just put their CA up in your shit and then they get the money. Period. I don't understand why all of a sudden now people want to put their name on shit to prove that they're actually helping people. No, if your people is helping, they're just going to help. They're going to send it to the CA and that's just what it is. We already know that the people who are giving. So what's the problem? What's the secret? I don't understand how we even got here to this point. And I don't understand why people are taking money off the top or off the side or off the end just to say they're putting it to the side for somebody else. When you're crowdfunding, you give from your heart. When you're crowdfunding for somebody and you really want to help someone, the energy of your wanting to help will transmute through the other people that are around you that want to help. Period. And they're going to give just off the strength of who you are. If your name means so much, your name holds so much weight, when you say, hey, y'all, we going to give to this person because they deserve it, all the people who support you are going to give from a pure heart with good intentions. Period. And if they get to asking questions later on, then that's a different story. That's a different bridge that we must cross. But when it comes to just giving to somebody, you're just going to give. Period. This conversation been going on for weeks because niggas want to prove that they helping people. Because niggas want to have the spotlight to say, yes, I helped someone, instead of just genuinely giving from the heart. That's why all this is happening right now. Because niggas is trying to prove that they're good people instead of just being good people.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Wait a minute. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get down, right? But if we claim, and I said good morning to everyone, if we claim that we got all this money, right, why you just couldn't give it? Why you just couldn't give it? You say you got money here, you got money there. Why you just couldn't give it? And then you talking about you paid taxes on what money? Why are you paying taxes on any money? All right, I'm going to get down now. Bye, y'all.
This real quick, Bella.
Charitables are not taxable income.
Sorry, friend. I was on mute. Hey, good morning.
Good day for the haters.
So I've been saying that for a long time now, Bella, and you can ask Blaze about this. I've been telling everybody, any one of these people that are crowdfunding on this app for other people and don't put they're scamming. I've been saying this for like 2 years now, but now everybody's trying to come around to believe it, right? Now, y'all, everything that FWA just said and Rose, I've been saying it.
Okay. So understand something. I dislike how easy it is to insult y'all intelligence. Y'all allow somebody to throw something at a wall in hopes that it stick, and y'all be the reason why this shit stick to the wall. So you think. So someone throws out, well, she got to pay taxes on the money. Why wouldn't she pocket it? Why would she be worried about paying taxes on something that had nothing to do with her in the first place?
They don't pay taxes on that. That's bullshit. Y'all just say
But they
anything.
drop. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be saying anything that don't even think before y'all speak, and it be sounding intelligent. So y'all just run with the shit they say. How does it make sense? I'm raising money. I'm helping somebody by simply saying, "Yo, here's their Cash App. Send the money to them." Why would I need to worry about the taxes for those dollars? Please. I feel like I'm losing my brain cells. Why would you need to pay taxes on money that it's not even going to you? Now, if you didn't want to worry about the taxes, why not have it sent to them and they figure out the taxes if that was a concern? Allow those people to figure out the taxes. Why put yourself in a predicament where you got to worry about tax fraud or whatever invasion? Why? So before y'all go repeating shit because it sounds intelligent, think. Over here in accountability court, we use logic, not emotions. Common sense. Jeez. I don't with these motherfuckers.
I have one more
Hey, for
question.
the haters. Good morning for the haters.
I have a
Rose,
question.
real quick, can for the haters speak? She been up here for a while.
Hey,
And
y'all.
so hold on. Before y'all say anything else, let me pull up that comment, please. Fuck it. I know what it said. So someone in the audience said she needs to pay taxes on the money because she's skimming off the top.
No, I already know what y'all collecting on TikTok. Y'all stop being stupid. At this point, y'all just being stupid. The IRS is not counting your money that you collect. Deduct that as a credit, as a contribution to a nonprofit, because these motherfuckers ain't nonprofits. Y'all, please, this has nothing to fucking do with taxes. Even Sane saying I put gift on there, he can't take that off his taxes because it has to be a 501c3 that you're donating to. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, but y'all not doing it legally. Please get off the tax bullshit.
Cash App has gotten to a point where you have to report the money on there because at one point, and there's somebody in the audience that can attest to this, at one point my Cash App wouldn't go through because I needed to transfer to it had to say business.
A business. When you make a certain amount of money on Cash App, it has to turn into a business. And from there, then there may be taxes or whatever the case may be. However, it has to say business. Now, my thing is this, and I'm gonna let you go, Jay, I promise. My thing is this: people are sending shit to Zelle. That's money that you should already have in your account. Nobody's taxing Zelle money. It's not happening like that. Y'all too obtuse and y'all listen to anything people say out their mouth. All these Zelle funds that's being transferred, that's money already through an account, a bank account. They're not taxing that, bro. Y'all pay attention. Half of y'all, it seems like y'all must don't have Zelle, or y'all must don't have money being transferring place to place on Zelle. There are no fees when you're transferring Zelle to Zelle, y'all. There are no fees. It does not make sense. The money that was snatched was on Zelle. Y'all not paying attention.
Okay, we all don't own a successful beauty line. We got money, okay, Rose?
Can I say this? Because that information about Cash App still is not right. I transfer a lot of money on my Cash App. I have 6 kids, grandkids. I transfer money all day, every day. The IRS or anybody else can't tell me who I'm transferring money to or who's transferring money to me. They don't know who my mama is or my kids are when they're sending me money. So the IRS
The
still
government did
can't.
pass a law, Glock, though. I mean, they did pass a law about the $500 rule on it. They do monitor that on
They
Cash App and
monitor it, but
Venmo.
they don't know who it's coming from. They don't know if my mother is sending me $500 or I'm sending my child $500. I've never
Saying
got a
that, I'm just letting you
1099.
know that
Never
there
from
was a
Cash App.
ruling on it. That's all I'm
And I
saying.
have 2 different
Okay,
Cash
hold
Apps.
on. Jet, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead for the haters.
Hey, y'all. I'm going to just sit here and listen for a minute. I just wanted to make sure that Bella knew that I sent her some information to make sure that people don't think I'm lying. You know, I'm not good at these boxes. You all can tell. I'm not good at showing things, but when you get ready for me, I want you to know you have some proof.
Okay. All right. Before I look into that information provided by for the haters, I want to be very clear. Last year, once I started receiving a certain amount of money through Cash App, I had to turn it into a business. I had no choice. If I did not do that, my Cash App was shut down. I was not able to receive money. It kept kicking the money back. If Glock did not want to be put in a position where she needed to transfer it over to a business to report taxes on whatever, she should have kept the system the way the system was, which was anybody needing help, make sure you get their Cash App name, the money gets sent directly to the person. So you ain't got to worry about dealing with any tax issues. So she brought that on herself because she wanted to put her hand in the pot. Don't get it confused. It could have stayed. It literally could have stayed with the people that needed the help. Common sense.
I do want to add that it also does not matter how much money someone has sitting in their bank account. If they want to take something, they'll take it. I don't understand why there's this idea that if a person has, for example, $500 in their account, why would they need to take $5 when they already have 500? That's foolishness. That's quite literally foolishness, and it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't justify the action. I think the people who have that same mindset are playing on y'all minds because y'all are obtuse. Quite literally obtuse. Like small-minded. Like you don't think past go. You don't have your own thought process. You think in a box. People think for you. You're dependent upon other people's thoughts. As to why y'all getting played.
Respectfully, Rose, they're going to keep getting played. I hate to say that, but there's people that still going to fall into the guys because they just simply don't want to listen.
Good morning,
Feel
Bella.
insulted in the comments. I'm talking to you.
Good day, Velvet.
Good morning, panel and chat. Also, your live goal, it gotta be reset.
Thank you.
Um, what I'm confused about is the request for rent versus the cremation. And because I thought originally it was for rent and then the cremation came about, but then it would and then money was only collected for the cremation. Like there's confusion with that. Was it supposed to be for rent?
So, from what Lady